The two varieties of lowland rice I ordered have been soaking in water overnight, as per the planting instructions. Now, it's time to plant them. But rather than just plant everything normally, I'm going to try a little viability experiment. I don't save a lot of different seed, certainly not as much as I would like to be saving as I gather more knowledge and experience. So far, I've concentrated on beans, peas, corn, and tomatoes, all of which are relatively easy to save in my opinion. With tomatoes, seed saving is a wet process, as opposed to the others I listed which are completely dry. Tomato seeds need to be fermented to remove the gelatinous material surrounding the seeds. That material is a natural protection the seed has. If it weren't there, when tomatoes rotted and fell from the vine at the end of the growing season, the seeds would quickly sprout, then the plants that grew would die in the frosts of fall. The gelatinous material is a germination inhibitor that is broken down over the winter, allowing seeds that fell last fall to sprout and grow this season. Once the seeds are fermented, they need to be cleaned with water to get rid of all the disgusting fermentation liquid and mold. When you get down to just seeds and water, you'll have some seeds that float and some that sink. The floating seeds are not viable. You could plant every one of them and not get a single plant. It's the seeds that sink that are the good ones. I don't know much about rice yet, but I'm betting that same principle holds with rice seed. When I dumped them into water, several seeds floated. I'm guessing those seeds aren't viable. Rather than look it up on the internet, I figured I'd try a little experiment and plant the floating seed separately, recording whether or not it germinates. To begin, I'm going to make all of my signs, so there's less chance of mixing them up. Fishing the seeds out with this little fish net, which was left behind by the previous owner of this house, and I knew I would someday use, for something, was not very efficient. Then I remembered that with tomato seeds, if you pour slowly, the heavy seeds that have sunk will stay at the bottom while the junk seeds will pour off. I tried it with the rice, and that works much better. When I took the rice out to the natural heat mat, I noticed that the rosemary was up, so it's time to put it into bigger pots.